see you are very happy this morning.
Yes.
Is it the Super Eagles?
It is the Super. He didn't watch the match. You know he doesn't watch.
I don't watch.
He doesn't watch.
For now. When we get to the World Cup.
But can we give a standing ovation to Osimhen for that hat trick yesterday? I say standing ovation. You people are sitting down.
It started from.
Should I stand? This standing ovation is for Osimhen and for the amazing hat trick yesterday. You know, 3. Okay,
Gbenga, let's stand.
Okay, a standing ovation. So
standing because wait, let's qualify first.
Okay,
but we are not qualified yet.
This is what you call.
No, but you guys.
Going to play
don't do that. First of all, applaud what they've done. Okay. They didn't win by.
They qualified the normal way.
No, leave now. Don't be comparing. People are behaving like those parents that your children will come out second. You say, is it not somebody that came out first?
$10. These are professionals.
I hereby take our seat. Please, let's take our seats.
Okay, let's do that.
This is what you call medicine after burial.
It's not medicine after burial.
Yes.
So, first of all, the way in which they played like people that went to well, they didn't go to Benin, they played in Uyo. They played like people that wanted to win. Scored the first goal in the 3rd minute. Scored the second goal in the 37th minute. Osimhen did a wonderful thing. I think the 4th goal was scored by the 91st minute.
Brentford.
Yeah.
See that goal? Look at if I thought he was going left to his right. That is his left. Goal. He moved it to the right.
I feel for Benin because this would have been their first shot at getting to the World Cup. Unfortunately, those dreams have been
crushed. They should try again in 4 years' time. Or they should go to court.
Do you also... Wow, I see what you did there. Nigerian politician as well.
All right,
do you perhaps think
you like the result? Go to court.
Do you perhaps think there was the home advantage at play here? The fact that they're playing
we were hungry for it and we wanted it more. And then, head to head, look at our players, man. These are world stars. They're playing some of the finest clubs in Europe, so you can't compete. And we were very hungry, and we knew, of course.
What about the World Cup this time? Yes. Look at this third goal. Look at that guy pushed, but despite the fact, Osimhen, I think Osimhen should be rated as one of the strikers, one of the best strikers in the world, with a powerful header.
I think he's
just, and he's very hungry. He plays with a lot of passion. Yeah. You can see it, and he's been consistent for the past few seasons. And it's just one for the Times.
Well, the stadium was filled to the brim.
It's been quite it was an interesting game.
Inspired by Victor Osimhen.
Well, they played like people who, like I said, they played like people who went there with a desire to win. Recall that a few days ago there was an incident where our Super Eagles were on their way to Nigeria and had to stop at Angola because of a screen crack by the ValueJet Airlines, and ValueJet had to send another plane to go and pick them up. They were on their way to this match. You see what happened? The enemy. Hey, I'm about to preach you guys.
They said spiritual storm from Polokwane, but it could not stop them.
Yes, the enemies tried. They sent whatever it is, tried to crack the screen.
From where?
From Polokwane. And saw that our boys were going to make us proud. And they tried several things. First of all, they tried the match in Lesotho that wasn't too great a match. Then they came back to, on the way, they tried to crack their screen. But the boys'
are you sure they're the ones that tried to crack it?
Yes, it's village people. The boys' spirits were high. And ladies and gentlemen, today, our boys have won 4-0. We will celebrate them.
But my dear sister, it's not here to who.
I know now. But let's celebrate.
We still have to go through Gabon and the winner between Cameroon and DR Congo. I know those guys, they eat apple, they are strong.
Those Cameroon guys.
Yes, it's iron jam.
I will never forget the Cameroonian national team.
Against Rwanda. Yeah. I think it was 3-0 South Africa did. Yes. Anyway, let's applaud our boys and just hope for better days ahead, that this is, it's going to get better from here on.
We really have to be there. And come 2026.
Because we are all going for the World Cup.
Because I don't know how we're going to do Breakfast Central.
Because I'm going for the World Cup.
Because I'm going.
Me too.
Joe, sorry.
You're going to be hosting along with Anisetos.
Okay?
You and Anisetos.
The only concern is, I don't know if you guys will the only concern is, I don't know if you still have your jobs when you come back. That's
No. By the time I go there, we're giving live reports. And I have an interview with Victor Osimhen and all these other people.
You're part of the sports team.
It don't matter.
Okay, are we part of the sports team? Does the sports team have visa?
Wow.
My brother, don't get us into trouble this morning. Let's move on.
I don't know about
how do you think Gbenga will feel? How do you think Gbenga will feel now?
I mean, he did well. They almost cannot kill a bird.
He's a former coach of the
They were very competitive. But
and he went to Benin.
They just went to show him that, you know.
That he didn't do well in Nigeria too. So
I only just hope as well, because Osimhen is our golden boy now. There's a strength and a downside to that. The strength being we have this golden boy, and I mean he's an addition to the team, and we're excited to have him.
Boy.
The downside, however, is about this the fact that there's a potential for an over-reliance on him, and if anything were to happen to Osimhen, God forbid.
No, we have Demola now.
Demola Lukman.
Demola Lukman is a star boy.
AKA.
We have Cyril Dracers. Fine boy.
Well, it's not about the beauty. We don't care about your beauty.
Can you remember Maduka?
It's about
the Nigerian girls.
Nigerian girls.
People.
I was not one of them.
The ones that removed him from Super Eagles.
No, I was not part of them. That guy.
After any little cat, like, it was like...
But he was a fine boy now. But he is a fine boy. Let's not say he was.
Fine boy now, one shop. China statistics will go chop.
Well, now not well, so on behalf of all of us here at News Central, we extend formal congratulations to our Super Eagles for a very well played, team, for playing well at the game. No, I'll rephrase that. Sorry, take two, in case they see this one. On behalf of all of us here at News Central Television, I want to extend formal congratulations to the Super Eagles for making us proud. They played a fantastic game against Benin, and we just look forward to seeing them squash more teams. We'll be rooting for them at the World Cup. So, well done. Way to go. Attaboys.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just checking to see if there was
a
celebration from the presidency.
Yes. President Tinubu congratulated.
Yes, President Tinubu congratulated.
Is it before or after he congratulated Sheyi Tinubu?
On their emphatic 4-0 victory over the cheaters of Benin Republic.
Benin Republic.
And those
one lesson is that, look, it's not by name change. Nigerian Prison Service in 2019 changed their name to Nigerian Correctional Services.
But it's even, I don't even know if it's better or worse.
Anything. So just the way the cheaters of Benin Republic, formerly known as the Squirrels, a meek animal, changed their name to White Animal, but they still chop it. Maybe they want to try lion next time, Lions of Benin.
No, it's for elephants.
Guys, this is not fair. We have viewers.
Applaudissez.
Sorry, applaudissez. Pardon.
What is going on this morning, you guys?
Oui. All right, let's move on. Let's see how Nigerians are reacting to the Super Eagles win very quickly before we move to our next story. What are Nigerians indeed saying? Let's get a glimpse of what
there have been tweets as well. I mean, even the public figures. I see that Peter Obi had congratulated him, and we'll take all those ones as well.
Team Mourinho. This one is a
Mourinho.
Fine. Wow. A good display from the Super Eagles today. If they had put on this same display from the onset, they won't be needing calculators and prayers. Just one team is needed in the playoffs to qualify. Let's hope they perform well in the playoffs. Just one team is
send them love and light.
Congrats to Super Eagles on making it to the playoffs. Honestly, didn't think they'd get the 4 goals. Did we bribe Benin or what?
What a
seer. Ben, you are a seer.
You're not seeing. Exactly.
Come on, Ben.
Seer, we know they see.
All right. Ebong says, thank you, Eric Chile. Super Eagles coach, 4 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. If only we had you on time. # World Cup playoffs.
Oh, it hasn't lost. Maybe friendly, not competitive.
Yeah, not competitive. Super Eagles need to win 4 matches in a row during the playoffs to play at the World Cup. If we play the way we did today, no team in the playoffs can stop us. That's what Idris Aminu says. Away from that, Dam says, for the first time in a while, the Super Eagles did what they ought to do. Off to the playoffs. God, I beg, allow us qualify. Oya, I'm sorry for doubting. No.
If you recall, Finidi was the coach before Eric Chell came in, and a lot of people will blame him for putting us in this situation because he lost a few games and started the qualifying series. Yeah. And Mr. Peter Gregory Obi says, congratulations to our Super Eagles. Today, my day started very early at 6 a.m. and after a hectic day of participating in 5 different events of commissioning and campaigning in Anambra State, I had to watch the Super Eagles game. I watched it with so much confidence and pride. It was such a brilliant and sweet victory against Benin Republic. The performance was really super, showing that it's possible.
Did you see what he did there?
Yes.
The performance was really super. Super as in Super Eagles, showing that it's possible as in P.O.
Yes. You showed true Nigerian spirit, dominance, and unity on the field. This is the power of perseverance and teamwork. Well done, Super Eagles. Congratulations. And for those that say Mr. Peter Obi is always demarketing Nigeria by using terms like it is finished, and this is not demarketing. And
Peter Obi has always been very celebratory. Remember when he went to Senegal as well to watch the team? In terms of like football players,
yes, he's always been to you a few times.
Yes, no, you can't take that away from him.
He's one of the most energetic politicians of his generation. Like, he's almost physically present where it's needed. So kudos to Mr. Peter Obi.
All right. Anyway, we have good news. Let's move away from that conversation to another. This good news.
Is it good news, really?
Well, good news for certain people. I know that on this set, there's one person, at least one person, that had F9 in maths.
No. Not F9.
Maybe not you.
It was C5.
I lie.
And if this thing was done retrospectively, today I would have been maybe a lawyer, because I couldn't go to University of Lagos.
Because of what?
Because I didn't have, I had I think P in mathematics.
Gbenga, what is P? Your generation, they were still doing P.
Yes.
Who is E, so it's A, B, C, D, E. E is pass.
Yeah, I had a
D7 pass. E8.
I had that thing after C.
That's D7.
That's D now, D7.
No, but you typically should be able to go
No, University of Lagos. You need credit in mathematics.
Okay, some schools allow you to get into
And as a lawyer, do you use mathematics apart from your billing?
The only time in all my years, all through university, law school, the only course that I mistakenly saw maths was in law school when we were doing taxation, when we had to do the calculation. And I promise you, when I was reading for my bar finals, I read every single topic except that topic. I say if I sit in exam, usually they'll give us 2 questions, you choose one. I say I'll skip it and I'll do the second one.
So that's how bar exams work.
Back then, no, not only 2 questions, but like there are different sections. So they'll say, oh, answer one from here, answer one. So there are options.
Just like,
right.
That's easy. So why do you guys think you're special?
It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
There's nothing that's easy.
Please give your past questions to Johansson and I see what we'll do to it.
I'm happy to get something about MCQ. Multiple choice question. I'll bring it for you. Honestly, after bar finals, I began to respect people who went to law school and got called. I'm like, nah. And that's what even made me think then that I wanted to practice. But here I am practicing. Anyway, back to the main gist. It would seem that mathematics is no longer compulsory for art students, according to the federal government. Federal government might be waiving away that requirement to allow, they say that dropping maths for art students will ease academic pressure and make learning more tailored. But critics argue that it's a dangerous lie that could produce graduates with weaker reasoning and problem-solving skills. Now the question is this a genuine reform? Is it a soft landing for poor performance? Removing maths may make university entry easier for art students now. Like Gbenga said, he wanted to study law. And if this had been done back then, he would have been able to study.
But no regrets, I'm happy with where I am.
Me too.
I'm a legend.
But what happens later? Employers will still demand numeracy, and global institutions value well-rounded skills. So the question is this a short-term relief? And if yes, will it lead to long-term disadvantage for Nigerian students, or will it be an advantage? So let's get your thoughts, gentlemen.
I think the Ministry of Education needs to take it further and also remove biology and chemistry. No, biology for art students, because I drew cockroach in secondary school. I don't know what's happening with the cockroach. And then, Joe, I want to ask you, where's X?
I never find X. Because once,
check under your shoe, maybe X.
Once I'm done with you, you are X and I cannot find you again.
Oh, wow, I see where you're going.
I don't know what you guys drive.
Mathematics, okay. I feel for me, it's my opinion, that what you need in maths is arithmetic skills.
How to do plus and minus.
Minus division.
And you have that in your primary school.
Yeah, so
you have that in your secondary school.
Because isosceles
it's when you're about to do, when you get to the part where you have to choose between sciences, science or art, commercial and all that. I agree. I don't think it should be a criteria. Then before getting to the university, I don't think it should be a criteria. Basically, you could write your exams. You could write the senior WAEC and do mathematics, but it shouldn't be whatever result you have shouldn't determine if you're.
But since you're going to the university, I wouldn't. If you have an F, you shouldn't be qualified. It's just the way English. The way they use English as a credit, I mean, English is a language of instruction, so the barest minimum you need to get entry into any course in university
D7
should be a credit. In
C4,
English, yes.
C3.
A credit.
English, yes.
So
I
mathematics, you shouldn't.
I don't see that value
but
for
maths, you shouldn't also have an F9 in maths.
Why? Are you discriminating against me?
I agree. At least you should have a pass. A D
Are you discriminating against, you know?
Okay, did you get an F9?
I'm just saying, what if, by chance?
What if?
Retrospectively. You better speak now. You saw Minister Naji.
Better speak now. Let's go. So we can defend it and say after all, we can pull it and say after all, she said it on the live program.
No.
You know.
No.
But I
have my documents and I have classmates that I went to school with, and I have exam results from WAEC, NECO, and GCE. I did all three.
I'm passing flying colors.
Yeah, but I'll be honest.
By the grace of God.
I think we still need to review the educational system even more. If you say people need mathematics and they don't need maths for art, I think there are some subjects and there's some courses you take that really, for you to get into those, to start studying those courses, you don't need certain type of subjects.
It's a waste of time.
Me personally, if you ask me, I think we should even just go to China and just copy their same educational format. Trust me. I think
their needs are different. They're an industrialized economy. We're still dealing with NEPA issues. So let's tailor our education towards our needs and problem solving. Exactly.
They don't have exams for children.
Yeah, like in Finland.
Up until you get to a certain level. They don't have exams.
They don't grade
1, 2, 3, no. But here, from a young age, you start being competitive. You have to give first over the same person. And
so much assignments from primary school level.
Are you people really complaining?
Have you seen the assignment for kids?
Parents,
when they come back home with bags?
Joe, are you complaining for the children or you're complaining for yourself?
I'm complaining for the children.
Knowing that you have to help them with the assignment.
I'm complaining for the children. It's too much.
Because some of those teachers, the reason why they do it is they also want to punish the parents.
Exactly what I'm saying.
There's elements of wickedness.
Then are you complaining for the children or you're complaining for the parents?
Are you doing
Daddy, come and help me with my assignment.
No, it's too much. It's too much. And the assignments these days are too much.
Because they've been to school, they've been in school all day, and then they need to come back, rest, eat, and prepare for the next day, and you're killing them with assignments.
So I think that's also a Nigerian thing. Nigerian thing in the sense that something that you don't work extra hard for, you don't feel like you deserve it. It's why our systems and our education structure would over-labor you. It's why lecturers will say to you, I had A is for God, B is for my wife. The best you can get in this course is a C. A lecturer said that in my class. So these are some of the things in Nigeria. It's why even something as basic as getting treatment for like rashes or something, if it's not burning your skin, you don't feel like it's working. It's a Nigerian thing. Right, you just want to work extra hard.
In it.
And that's why we always enjoy arguing on who suffered the most. You don't suffer now.
You see what? As a thing of pride.
And we shouldn't translate that into our education sector.
My time, I used to trek from Ojolegba down to CMS.
We need to, definitely, like we said, it's when we talked about history being introduced into the curriculum, we celebrated it here. We agree that our curriculum must reflect current realities and future projections. Instead, let's start to think about the future, think about how we can better equip the students. The people they are competing against globally are people that have started coding from 5, 6, people that are, exposed to using tech from a very young age, people that are already building robots. Meanwhile, we are here forcing them to do certain things that may not even be beneficial for them.
But the downside of this is people might also lose some critical thinking skills by not passing mathematics. I'll tell you an example. I went to buy sweets. You're very familiar with this supermarket near where we used to work.
I called the name in my head.
Yes, that's the name of it. It doesn't exist.
But that's not the name
anymore.
We called it.
So it's not. I'm not giving them adverts. It's the supermarket doesn't exist anymore. So I bought sweet, and this woman didn't have change, and I told her, please give me my change. Maybe she didn't have mathematics skills. She now told me to take 2 sweets. What if I don't feel like taking sweets? She said, take your sweets and lick your thing.
Let's hear what Nigerians are saying. I just knew it was about to say something. Let's hear what Nigerians are saying about this map.
Good times.
Oh, my goodness.
What Nigerians are saying?
Yep. Let's get to see what they say very quickly.
Abdul Wasi Solution says, That decision is deeply concerning. Mathematics should remain compulsory for our students because math builds reasoning and logic. Everyday life requires math. Making it non-compulsory sends the wrong message. Please, which wrong message does this send?
These are ficos. That will remind maths teacher that you gave us assignments yesterday.
This is a major policy change. It aligns better with discipline-specific needs. Literature, history, and fine arts don't rely on math.
Exactly. Let's not waste our time.
Fact.
Tailor the subjects to what the students want to do.
With secondary school certificate, a British citizen can secure a well-paying job, to the extent that a good number of them said they don't need a degree to further their education. But for my country, even with your master's degree, them not born you will make you see job without corruption. How does this one link?
As in, this one went on a different speed. Maybe he's angry.
Finally, some sense in our education system. Not every student needs to solve quadratic equations to pursue arts, law, or creative careers. Let people focus on what truly builds their strengths and passions.
Fact.
Interesting.
Maths really showed me, Pepe. I used to be that maths when it's time for maths.
I'll tell you a story about maths.
Depression will just catch me.
It happens to almost all of us.
I'll share with you. After everything I went through just to pass maths, you people will continue to make maths compulsory. This is one of the people that say, I suffered. You must suffer.
During my time,
it must be compulsory.
On behalf of science students, English shouldn't be compulsory for admission into universities and polytechnics. Why I disagree with this one? Because it's our official language.
Yeah.
So I completely disagree. That one said, he says, I want to solve equations, not cramping away. You see why you need English.
See why you need English.
This is why you need English. Cramping lines from without a silver spoon or learning the best way to write onomatopoeia.
It's people like this that, that call last section.
Or calls
which courses did you take last section?
Sequence.
And student.
I think another key factor for why students do not like maths as much or understand maths is the teacher. And I'll give you a practical example. The first half of my secondary school, from junior secondary school, I always came out best in math in my class. Best in math, best in English for GS1, GS2, GS3. Then I changed school and went to another school. And this time around, I had a math teacher for the first year of my senior secondary school. That wasn't great. And by the second year, I had a wicked math teacher that made me hate the course. Guess the name of the teacher. Take a wild guess.
Mr. Emodi.
Mrs. Emodi.
Wow.
Yes. I did not like it. I've called her name many times. I hope that she's a nicer human being now.
She didn't even look at the fact that you guys shared the same last name. I did not even want her to
know that we shared the same last name. Once you hear Mrs. Emodi, and you know secondary school students are mean. They gave her a nickname. The nickname they gave her is Jezebel. Jezebel is coming. Jezebel is coming. Everybody will start. I said, God. So I think that was Jezebel a math teacher? Now I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. Wow. But again, I say this to say that the teachers that teach the courses are a very important factor in determining whether the children will like the course or not.
Like my government teacher, I mean, that's why I'm a journalist today. Government was my favorite subject in school. And I always tell him anytime I get the opportunity, Mr. IKM Ishola, God bless you wherever you are.
Speaking about government.
Fantastic guy.
Shout out to my own government teacher as well, Mrs. Malaka. Fantastic woman. She took me as her daughter in secondary school. And I looked forward to going to class because I knew Mrs. Malaka, if I did not go to class or I didn't do well, she would always ask me questions. She took particular interest in me. I've been looking for her everywhere. And I hope that I see her one day and just appreciate her and say, all your investment in me did not waste, ma.
Joe, shout out to your basketball coach because that's
that's
your best subject in school.
Shout out to my chemistry teacher.
Wow.
It was very, very...
You were a science student?
Yes, I was. I've been
looking at you
in chemical engineering.
Wow, bro.
You know, in
my respect for you. My respect for you was already here, but because of this thing I said, it's gone up, only gone out.
Unilag was higher. I mean, Unilag was taking 260, then I got 245 in JAM. They said no. So they said, come and take education. I said, come on, wait. So I looked for another sciences.
Wow.
And then I went to study computer science.
Oh, wow. So you're a science student. If you had told me this info, I thought it was Olamide science student you were talking about.
No, but Joe, seriously, I mean, what you just did now has increased your own respect, reduce Olive Zone. Olive Zone is here now.
Let's go to Benin.
Last thing. Let's go to Edo State. You know why your chemistry teacher was great? Why you liked chemistry? Now, he's taught you chemistry so well, you now have great chemistry with us on set. Thank you. Yeah, let's go to the final.
Monday Okpebholo is in the news. I think what he's going to say, Olive and Gbenga, they need it. Let's watch. Watch this video now. Watch this clip. Let's edit.
And you are coming to the expo without this as you are to come. You are going back. You are going back. No entry. No entry. Let me welcome you to the
So the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, say we are going to Benin
governor when they enter gutter.
You must wear the Jagaban cap,
Asiwaju cap
before you enter.
with the infinity sign.
And they are shouting
Akpako governor, they enter, you know,
Gutter and also Poto because last week he did enter a muddy area, but the streets fall apart.
We see, we're laughing now, but then again, let's be serious. So the governor says before you come to an ESCO meeting, you must wear the cap. What if I don't align with what the cap stands for?
Where is the freedom of association?
Okay, but
oh my God. Why are my producers like this? Oh my God. You went to River State. No. These are River State.
Edo State connected to councillors in River State.
Because of
River State, that there's a wind. Is it a wind of
oh my
love,
it's
cheer,
wind of sycophancy.
or is it a wind of sycophancy? People just try. If I were the president, guys, I would be worried.
So you know what's even interesting?
I would be worried.
Because
if you sing my praises,
a personality cult.
The only book says when they oversing your praises, be careful.
Yeah.
Even the president, to be honest, the president doesn't have an impact, and I genuinely do not believe that the president approves of all this fangirling. That these people are people that are acting of their own accord, trying to present themselves a certain way. First of all, our constitution provides us the right to freedom of association. You can support your party, push for your party leader as much as you want, but then insisting that people must align with your party, you are also overstepping your boundaries.
I want to ask a question, guys. While he was making that statement in that video, if you watch that video, you had
some chiefs from traditional rulers
sitting down. So are they going to wear the cap too?
No, he said for EXCOs, the members of the state executive
those who were
council.
EXCOs, who have now gone, who have received chieftaincy titles
commissioners
and so on. And
no, there is just as commissioners that have to wear it.
Stick
and then again, I've noticed a trend about the governor of Edo State, Mr. Monday Okpebholo. He's never too shy to sing the praise of Mr. President. It's almost like his personal campaign manager. He has promised, he promised 2 million votes as president in 2027, and every time he's always talking about the renewed hope agenda. And you wonder if he's won't also be seeking re-election for himself. It's almost like he puts Abuja before himself.
But
and I'm wondering why this level of groveling.
No, but you already know why. You already know why this level of groveling. The reason why a politician would grovel for whoever they consider their president is because there's a hope. You know that.
No, the Constitution, the president has to give you what is due to your state, your allocation.
Period. That's one. Thank you.
They are planning for
your independence.
They're planning for elections. They are planning for the next election. So if at the end of the day,
your responsibilities to the people of Edo State, provide quality life and services
on paper,
for them.
Yes, on paper. But while you're giving Edo State citizens or the citizens of your state what is due to them, there's also you securing your sport. And part of securing your sport...
Mr. President has one vote.
Securing your sport involves also being able to play politics. And part of playing politics is acknowledging that godfatherism is a key part of politics in Nigeria.
Yeah, but there are subtle ways of doing it, not your
yes, because I would say that now is the most that we have seen. In the past 2 years, is the
2 million
most
votes when you are only guaranteed one vote.
Yeah, it's the most brazen that politicians have become. And that again goes back to us as citizens. Because these people, they are there because we put them there, right? Some we put there, some fought their way there.
This is almost North Korean-like type of sacrifice.
Guys, there's something that we need to see here. As early as the 1940s, right before the war, I'm just trying to remember my history as well. I wasn't a history student, by the way. But I do recall that there was one man whom, if you wanted to pledge allegiance to him, you had to say,
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. And you had to do that sign. And it all of a sudden it started off first as a way of saluting, showing you had respect, honor, and every single thing. But then again, it now became a symbol.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this, I'm putting it out there. We need to be very careful. Because what's going to happen very soon, I won't be shocked if this starts trickling into the business sector, where they say, sorry, where do you
I mean,
belong?
look, it might sound like, you know,
it's
this
starting to
is
look,
like a joke.
let's just be careful.
But we've started seeing a cult of personality around the president. And like Olive rightly said, it's not the president that is calling for this. It's just people that are used to godfathers and are used to just...
I think naturally, Nigerians, I think naturally, when it comes to money...
Look at what happened in the Senate. I mean, in the desecration of the Nigerian Senate, where they were singing...
On the Monday Okpebholo.
And then we're seeing this, telling state excos that they won't be allowed entry if they don't...
I mean, let's hear what Nigerians are saying. I'll come back and wrap up our thoughts here. And of course, there have been reactions on X. Obiora too says, when leadership turns into worship, governance dies a slow death. Power is not about whose cap you wear. It's about whose lives you live. A governor should build thinkers, not followers. If the measure of loyalty in your cabinet is the design of a cap instead of the quality of ideas, you've already lost the plot.
Brilliant.
One bottle of
Zobo.
True leadership is not about pledging allegiance to one man. It's about pledging service to your people. Edo doesn't need political errand boys. It needs men and women with backbone, vision, and the courage to say no when the emperor is naked. Governor, wear integrity, not anybody's cap. That's how legacies are made. Not by bending low to kiss another man's ring, but by standing tall for the people who trusted you with their future. Anyways, the people who never voted for you. Bagang. Wow. Okay, let's see the next tweet. Gradually, they keep pushing Nigerians to them. They are exercising authority or banter. Till some Nigerians get angry and start a real protest, then it might be too late for them. Every big resentment starts like this. And that's from Ghost. Value of Peace, whatever this handle name is. This is no longer governance. It's a cult meeting disguised as leadership. Edo has officially traded vision for veneration, and the people are clapping while their dignity burns.
And, wow, I can't pronounce this.
No, let's go
to the tweet.
The messenger says, it has been in the nature of Niger Delta leadership since the days of slave trade to sell out for pecuniary gain. I would disagree with that. Address people call them by their names and address the situation. Don't paint everyone with the same brush. Etobong Adam says, obviously addressing his pupils to wear their uniforms or they'll be expelled. The drama of foolery is getting so exciting.
Adam, I think I like Adam's definition of what we just saw on TV in that video. And that definition is...
I think we should play that video again.
Let's play it again from the beginning. Let's take our time to play that video again from the beginning, from the top, so we could hear him say it clearly.
Traditional dress, and you are coming to the escort without this as you are to come. You are going back. You are going back! No entry! No entry! Let me recognize the press. Let me welcome.
So people no longer have freedom.
They no longer have to put on their thinking cap. Oh. They have to put on a Shiwaju cap.
And it's on that note, we drop the pin here on Wake Up Conversations.
Drop the logo. It's big wood. Big bang.
Because that one was heavy. But let us know what you're thinking. Let me see if I can take one or two messages from X. Let us know what you're thinking. We're streaming live. Go on News Central Live and drop your thoughts on any of the stories that we've spoken about. This morning, let me see. Prince Achibade says, the president is enjoying everything. He says, he then calls the president a narcissist. He says, if anyone tells you that the president is not aware of whatever they're doing, that person lied. Tinubu likes it when people sing his praises. Well, I don't think that he's the one that mandated these people. They have a choice. But then again...
Exactly. I wish our producer can put on that picture again of the one in River State. I like the way that cap was.
No. To whom the cap fits.
Producer.
No.
I love
okay,
this.
Guys,
that guy on the right.
This is the picture we will use to wrap up this conversation. Thank you very much for joining us.
Joe,
let's now share with you what our top stories are.
Breaking news, by the way.
This morning,
before we get to the breaking news,
my goodness,
before we get to the breaking news, does this directive also apply to the aide de camp, the ADC of the governor, the police officer standing behind him.
No, he cannot wear Asiwaju cap on his
He's
uniform.
against Nigerian police.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we have to ask. Oh.
Yes. No, they can brand the Nigerian
show.
police cap too. So Asiwaju police cap.
Thank you, my dear sister, for answering that question.
Anyway, we have breaking news before we bring in the top stories. And the breaking news from Reuters Africa says that former Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga has died at the age of 80.
Oh, wow.
Indian newspaper Mathrubhumi and Kenyan newspaper The Star reported not too long ago. Again, breaking news, Kenyan Prime Minister Raila Odinga has died. Former Prime Minister, I beg your pardon, has died at the age of 80. We'll bring you more details.
This is a really sad breaking news. And we extend our condolences to the people, his family, the people of Kenya. Raila Odinga did fight a good fight at the last elections in Kenya. It was very surprising to see that William Ruto had taken over him. He seemed like he had more chances.
He also did
at the polls as well.
For the African Union chairperson position.
Yes, and he's been a very strong, he's been a strong opposition in Kenya. Our condolences to the Kenyan people and particularly to his family. Let's now share our top stories on Breakfast Central.